So I'm Lauren and I'm married to my husband Cameron. We've been married almost 8 years. We have 4 little boys ranging in ages from 1 to almost 7. And so I love to tell people that obviously parenthood is such a blessing. It's so fun. We love our kids. They're full of energy. But because we have 4 littles, it is a little crazy and messy. So it's all the things all at once. For me, when it comes to natural living and young living, my story with how I got started was when I was expecting our second baby, and my other one was a little one. And at that time, I began to research, what kind of products I was using for my kids. Because a lot of times it's when we're looking at someone else that we really consider what we're putting on their bodies. And I was not comfortable with the products that I was using. And so as I had further research, I not only wanted to get rid of those products in our home, but I wanted to seek out an alternative choice, one that wasn't just hurting their bodies, but one that was beneficial and supporting them. So that was really how the short version of how I got started with Young Living. Okay, so I love to, after sharing a little bit about me, I do like to know a little bit about the people that are listening into the call. So we're just gonna do like 2 polls real quick, and then we'll get started into the class. So the first one, it should pop up here and you can answer it. But the first one is, are you already a member of Young Living? Oh, yay. Okay, cool. So I'm talking to people who have already made that step. So this will help for the next one too. The next question is, where are you in your natural living journey? Woohoo, yes. Okay, so what's great is because I'm talking to y'all right now, like feel free to pass this information on to others. Really, this is a great just like overview of the importance of why we want to choose natural products, as well as how to make the switch. Okay, so in today's world, some of the most dangerous things that affect our health are things that we willingly, though I would say most of the time unknowingly, expose ourselves to daily. And some of these things are stuff that we may not expect. In fact, some of the things that we use, we are completely oblivious to the fact that the products that we're using on ourselves and in our home and on our family are the very things that could be contributing to why we are sick, why we have health problems, and why we struggle emotionally. So I'm going to start out with some things that it really is starting with the bad news, but don't worry, we won't hang out there forever. So here are some facts about products that we use from the store. First of all, store-bought soaps contain sodium lauryl sulfate, which is a toxic chemical that is used to remove car grease off garage floors. This can be damaging to your skin, and it's disruptive to your immune health and hormonal health. The next thing, both kids and adult shampoos contain phthalates, which is a toxic chemical that has been banned in children's toys, but yet they're still found in body cleansing products. This is known to be an endocrine disruptor, and it is very, very hard for our body to break down as we continually and consistently use it at bath time. This one is huge, and as a former candle user years ago, this is a big one. The main ingredient in candles and home sprays, like the air fresheners we use, contains formaldehyde, which is the #1 cancer-causing chemical. And when we hear formaldehyde, I know most of us think about how it's used for embalming in the morgue. They say that inhaling scents from candles and sprays is equivalent to inhaling secondhand smoke. Store-bought cleaning products contain 2-butoxethanol, which is a toxin known to cause sore throat, narcosis, and severe liver and kidney damage. Another one, and this is also really big, store-bought laundry detergents and dryer sheets contain alpha-terpenol, benzyl alcohol, and camphor, which are all toxic ingredients that disrupt your central nervous system. It can cause a loss of muscular coordination. It can cause depression, headaches, nausea, and vomiting. Here's another huge one, especially if you have any of these products in your home. If you go on like your shampoos and lotions, there's a lot of times an ingredient that is listed as fragrance. And all that is fragrance is really just a broad category that is able to hide hundreds of toxic chemicals behind that word. So really what that's doing is keeping the public, it's keeping us in the dark about the true toxicity of those products that we're using. And finally, it's known that women put over 300 chemicals on our skin and face per day. Most of that's even before we leave the house. And that's because those products include talc, bismuth, parabens, lead, mercury, and mineral oil. These are all chemicals that are found in store-bought skincare and makeup products. And these are also known to disrupt your endocrine system. They're highly carcinogenic and have been linked to causing tumors. The thing about this is that when we are using these products on ourselves and our families on a daily basis, these toxins build up and they accumulate in our body, and it's a process called bioaccumulation. It just means that the more that we are exposing ourselves to these toxins, the harder it is for our bodies to break them down. So because of this buildup, it's what can cause a lot of major and minor health issues. And a lot of these could simply be prevented if we quit using those products. And the thing is, even if the issues aren't apparent to us now, they will be later down the road. Okay, the news gets a little worse first. So the thing is what's even scarier to know is that a lot of these products that we see on the shelves that are labeled organic or natural can still contain the ingredients that I just mentioned. And what's hard about that is a lot of people who reach for those, that they are trying to make a better choice instead of conventional products, but yet they could still be highly toxic to themselves, which is what they're trying to avoid. So when you're hearing this, some people hear it and they're immediately like, yes, I totally believe you. But others may hear it and be a little skeptical, and both, it's totally fine. Because my desire is that for those that learn, I want you to be empowered. I want you to be a researcher, and I want you to be extremely confident in the products that you are using. So I want to send you to two places. The first is go visit the Environmental Working Group, which is ewg.org, and plug in the ingredients that you see listed on the products in your home, and you will be able to see how high it is rated in toxicity. Another thing you can do is on your phone, you can download the Think Dirty app, and you're able to also look at toxicity levels. And most of the time when people look at that, the results will shock them and they immediately want to get rid of all of them. So as you are listening to this, whether live or recorded, I know a lot of people can get to this place and they can be just freaked out, or they can be overwhelmed, or they can feel judgment on them. And so the very first thing that I want to do for each one of you listening is just to lavish you with grace. Just lavish you with grace, because first of all, I mean, I was the same way. That's how I was 6 years ago. I used these products, but it was once I was educated and had that knowledge, it was like, okay, what am I going to do with that now? And that's what I present to you today. And also there's so much grace, because anyone who's heard any of my classes, I say this every time, that if I saw myself, if 6 years ago I looked at myself in the future and saw me now, with all the oils in our house and all the products that we use and all the changes we've made, I myself would have said, I can't do that. And I want to tell you that you absolutely can, because I did not make all those changes overnight, that you really can just take one step at a time, one decision at a time, and those are such fruitful, good things for yourself and your family. So now you know I don't want to use any of those things. Now I know that those things are not good, and that they have health impacts and emotional impacts. So the question I get is, what can I use instead? So that's why today I'm going to be upfront that I am sharing that there is one company that I trust, that they don't use any of those chemicals that I mentioned before. And so the company is even better than organic, and it is Young Living. I want to tell you a little bit about them just so that you can then feel confident where you're getting your products from and where are they sourced from. So Young Living have been around for 25 years. They are the leader in essential oils, but also they're not just essential oils. A lot of people haven't learned about that they are also a fully equipped natural product company, and they have everything from oils to supplements to baby products, kid products, cleaning products, makeup, all the things. And so it's a place that makes it just really easy for you to slowly do what we call ditch and switch, just slowly switch over to good, healthy products for your family. But the thing about Young Living is that they have just incredibly high standards for what they put in their products that you use. They have something that they have called Seed to Seal, and you can go look that up at seedtoseal.com. And all that is saying is that from the moment that seed is sourced all the way to being, planted and grown and harvested and distilled and sealed, that's the seed to seal, and sent to you, it has gone just through rigorous quality controls to ensure that you are receiving the product exactly as nature intended to it. So for essential oils, for example, simply put, the things that are in the essential oils bottle is just the plant itself. There are no additives, no fillers, no synthetics, no fragrances, no preservatives, no dyes, and that is just not the same. It's just not the same of the oils that you see at the store or on Amazon or things like that. Because again, just like the greenwashing, you might be reaching for oils because you're trying to make an alternative choice, a different choice, a healthier choice, but those are still having things in it that are toxic for yourself. So you want to know that the products that you're using are exactly what they say they are. And the reason that's important for oils is if there are fillers in it, then you're just wasting your money. But if it's cut with chemicals and has other junk in it, it's just not good for you. But the same thing goes for all of their products. The only ingredients in those products are the ones listed on the label, and they are plant-based. So not one single ingredient is synthetic, toxic, or chemically derived. So again, some of you may have heard this and you're like, yeah, I completely believe you and agree. And some of you also may be skeptical. Again, both are fine. So just like I told you for the products that you might have in your home to go look them up, go do the same thing for Young Living. Go back to ewg.org, go back to your Think Dirty app, and go check out what Young Living's is. Most products that people are using, even the organic ones, have ingredients in them that rank up to level 10, and level 10 is the highest in toxicity. But with Young Living's products, their ingredients rank nothing higher than a 1 or a 2. And so that just goes to show and prove that Young Living just has such safe, high quality products that not only are not hurting your body and your wellness, but it's supporting it. Okay, but then I get the question or the statement, yes, I totally agree with you. I hear you out, but using natural and plant-based products are so expensive. And if that's what you think, I'm really glad to take a moment today to really just debunk those assumptions and to show you how with using Young Living, not only, of course, can you save your bodies, but you can save money. And this is coming really out of the heart of like a friend to friend. I mean, you heard that we're a family of 6. I want to show you today not only how you practically can switch things over for the healthier lifestyle, but I also, as a friend, I think it's important to show people how it actually practically can be done. So that's what we're going to focus on today. But before I get into the 5 ways that we can afford and save money using Young Living, there's just something that we have to begin to shift the way we think. When people talk about how expensive wellness is, being like having preventative care, whether that's the chiropractor, eating a certain way, using healthier products, I'd ask the question, what is the cost of you tending to the health of yourself and your family now? How much do you spend every month going to the doctor? How much do you spend at the pharmacy? Because the reality is you are spending money, but I would rather us spend money on feeling good, on feeling well. Okay, some of my more sassy friends have a saying, And their saying goes like this: you think wellness is expensive, try illness. And you know what? I have to agree with my sassy friends that that is a very interesting thing that we need to think about and shift our thinking. You know, we're that maybe let's invest and consider the value of taking care of our family ahead of time. There's the other saying that says an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And also, as we go into this today, we won't get a lot into it, but when we are using, Young Living products and oils, we really have to change the way we think, and we need to stop treating symptoms and start supporting systems. Stop treating symptoms and start supporting systems. Not waiting until you're not feeling well and working on that, but getting to the root of issues and taking care of ourselves ahead of time means we won't have to worry about most of those symptoms. So with Young Living, here's our desire of eliminating toxic and chemicals, and not only getting rid of it, which is great, but then flooding our bodies with nutrients and good ingredients that support our bodies. Please know, I am not saying that any of you should go and quit your medications. I also believe that there is a very vital place for modern medicine. But what I am saying is that essential oils and plant-based products, that there is something you can reach for to support a healthy body and maintain wellness. And I just love for people to know they can have their own arsenal and know how to take care of themselves and their families. Okay, so let's jump right into the 5 ways that you can totally afford Young Living products. All righty? Number 1, and since y'all are already in, y'all know, but 1 is getting your wholesale membership. Just get the wholesale membership. It is how I got started. This is the route that 99% of people go when they start using Young Living products. With this route, it's just saying that you now get your wholesale pricing instead of retail, which saves you 24%. And what's great about that is when you do get your wholesale membership, it just means you get to get on your own, we call it your virtual office, but you get to go online and order them all yourself. There's no middleman. It is awesome. But number 2, get on Essential Rewards immediately. I wish I had known how amazing this was when I first got started. What Essential Rewards is a really neat monthly wellness box that Young Living does. Obviously, there's all the, the boxes out now, whether it's, the meals that are sent out in smoothies or your fit box or all the things. But what makes Young Living's really, really cool is, first of all, that it's customizable. That means every single month you get to decide what you put in your box, and you also decide how much you spend. And so, first of all, that alone is awesome, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm an Amazon Prime person, so I love that I can order all my things from Young Living and it arrives at my door. That is great. But the reason Essential Rewards is even better than just simply a monthly box is the fact that Young Living gives you money back. So when you use Essential Rewards, you start out by getting 10% back of what you spend, and then it grows all the way up to 25% back. And what I mean is when you spend what you already wanted to get, 25% of that goes back into your account as points, and points equals money. And that is awesome. So then I end up getting to go back on and buy other products that I want for free. So there's just no other store that is doing that for you. Even our beloved Target does not do that. So Young Living makes it super, super easy to not only just get your box every single month, but also paying you to buy your things from them. It's awesome. So the only thing about that is that it does require a minimum of 50 PV. PV almost always equals dollars. But again, some people might look at me and think, oh man, $50 is a lot. But it's just a reminder that we already spend money every day, every month, every year on products. It's just shifting now where you are spending it. We are just now getting all those things from Young Living. So this process of getting this box also makes it really, really easy, as we mentioned, to take those baby steps of slowly switching things over. So some people, maybe their very first month, they get, their household cleaning products, and the next month their makeup, and so on and so forth. But obviously you can mix that up and each month decide, I'm out of these oils that I really love, but I'm also ran out of my house soap. So I'm going to throw that in, just like that. They make it super, super easy. Awesome. Number 3, the way you save money is you get free products from Young Living's promotions. So we mentioned about their essential rewards, but there's another cool thing that Young Living does, and it's where they give away, and I really mean this for my friends that are already in, they know it's true, they give away an assortment of products to members every month for free. So for anyone who orders over a certain amount in a single order that month, will receive free products and oils thrown into their box. So usually there's about 4 different ordering tiers on Essential Rewards at $100, then $190, $250, and $300. And so they will just automatically include those free products in your box. And most of the time it adds up to $100 of stuff that you didn't even pay for. So I love that. So when there I am placing my order for the things I already need in our home, and then Young Living is giving me these promotions that month. And what's awesome is some months, some of those products that I'm getting for free was things that I needed. So then I don't have to order them and I can get something else. Or they sometimes send me a product that I was not familiar with, and now I've had the chance to use it and just find out the benefits of that oil or that product. So I love, love, love that they do that for us. Okay. Number 4. Create do-it-yourself products. Now, I must admit, I'm really not a do-it-yourself kind of person. So over the past 5 years that I've been with Young Living, they make like everything for us now. So if you're like me, you just go look in your virtual office and the products, and you're going to be amazed that you can just buy it all. But some people really enjoy the do-it-yourself stuff, or as we said, because we're talking about how to make this affordable, that this is a way that you can still get all the beautiful, wonderful benefits of your oils and products, but while extending it a little bit. And what's great is when you enroll to be a member, we love to get you connected in our community, our Facebook groups. We get you resources, and even within those groups or online, there is so many recipes for do-it-yourself stuff. And also, I always give a resource book to anyone who enrolls, so you'll have many, many ideas. And finally, 5, and I have to say this, is share Young Living with friends, and then you get paid for the referral. Now, I want to throw this out there. If you do have a desire to learn more about the business of Young Living, please, oh please, send me a message, let me know, and we can totally talk about the heart of the company and the heart of our team, and I would love to equip you with that. But the reason I'm sharing it today in the how to make Young Living work for you has nothing to do with you doing the business. This is a way to make it work financially for you. So what you do is every single time you love your products and you share it with someone, and then they get started with Young Living gives you $50 for each person. And what's amazing for that Young Living, it's, first of all, it's their way of saying, thank you for sharing about this, about the wellness of via Young Living. But what's great is I've had a few people that is how they're able to afford their Essential Rewards box every month, that's able to ease that burden as they also are sharing with others. So those are the 5 ways. So then people come and they are not sure of like what they want to ditch and switch. And so I just want to very quickly run through all the things that Young Living has to offer and how you can slowly switch over. So as we mentioned, Young Living has everything you'd ever want or need when it comes to products for your health, home, and family. And it can seem overwhelming at first. So that's why I'm going to very quickly just run through like the breakdown. But it's also a moment I want to say that, don't leave this feeling overwhelmed. Like, we have community to walk alongside you. You do not have to remember everything I said, because you're going to have resources and you're going to have us. But I just want to kind of cover that today. And also when you enroll, you can look in your virtual office at all of it as well. So the very first thing, and it's what Young Living is really, really known for, are essential oils. And they are just They're so extremely powerful. So what essential oils are really quickly is they come from the, like pretty much the immune system of the plant. What Young Living does is they steam distill plants, shrubs, herbs, all the things at a low temperature. And then as the steam rises, then they separate the water from the essential oil. And then that is put in the bottle to you. That is how we get the essential oil. The only thing that's not steam distilled are citrus oils, which are cold pressed. So what's amazing about oils is that most are considered adaptogenic. So they work with your body. And so as we said, we're not really about treating symptoms, we're about supporting systems. And so all the oils support every single system of your body, from respiratory system to digestive to circulatory. They can help support sleep and stress management, all the things, which I love. Real quickly, I'm just going to run through the oils that do come in the starter kit because that's how people usually like to get started. So the essential oils that come in the kit, here, I'll pull it out to show you real quick. But a few things about essential oils too is that you can use them 3 different ways: aromatically, topically, and internally. The only ones that can be used internally are the Vitality oils. Those come in a white label, and the white label is just to make it really clear to you which ones can be taken internally. The way you use them is depending on where you're needing support. This is the quick way. So for example, if you're needing support for healthy breathing, you're going to put it over your chest. If your tummy's not feeling great, over your tummy. You got a cut, bump, bruise, you're going to put it on that. There are hundreds of uses with essential oils. As we said, oils are adaptogenic. They work with your body. So when we go through it, I mean, I can't even tell you every single thing each oil can do. As we said, we'll give you resource guides, so don't worry, you won't be left alone with that. But each oil does many things, and sometimes multiple oils might do the same thing. Like there are multiple oils in the kit that are awesome to support sleep. So then you can also figure out what oil you really like for that need. So let's just walk through it real quick. This is the oils that come in the premium starter kit. I actually took the sleeve already off, and when you open it up, sorry y'all, there are your awesome oils right there. So I'm going to pull each one out and just talk a little bit about what each one can do. So first there is lemon, and you can see it's a Vitality one. So that means that it can be taken internally. So lemon is really great for like cleansing. So it's great to put a drop in your water. I think any citrus oils are just incredibly mood boosting. So put that in your diffuser, and that can really be helpful with that. I always end up smelling them. It's also great to get any sticky residue off stuff. Peppermint, also Vitality. So this one's a great one to put also in your water. Peppermint also supports the circulatory system. So like when my head hasn't felt great, you can just put it on there. And it's great for your digestive system. Digize. This is the one that I say is all things tummy. You need anything supporting that area, you rub this on or take it internally. Thieves. This is the immune support oil. Really, it's the thing that you put on your body every single day. If you know that you're about to go be around a bunch of people, you rub it on the back of your neck, you diffuse it in the house. It's incredible. Citrus Fresh is just a blend of all the citrus oils. It smells heavenly, again, incredibly mood boosting. So it's one of my favorites to put in the diffuser. Frankincense. This is a powerhouse oil. Just go research frankincense on pubmed.org and you're going to find some incredible information on it. But frankincense is wonderful for your skin. So I'll put a couple drops in my hand and rub it over my face after I've washed my face every single day. Another thing is frankincense is also one that is really, really great for your emotions. So if you're feeling frazzled, it really provides, helps you just calm it down, really. Raven. To me, this is your respiratory support oil. So if you need support with breathing, you put this one on. Lavender is what we call the Swiss Army knife of oils, meaning it does all the things. And so, but as most of us think, lavender is extremely calming. So you can diffuse that in the diffuser at night. You can make it into a mist and spray it on your pillow. It's also an amazing skin support. So again, cut but bruises, put that on there. Panaway. This one is one, if it has a safety cap, that means it has wintergreen in it. But Panaway has like all the minty things. So as you can see, it really is helpful to support your circulatory system. And then I tell people, after you've worked out, or if you just had a really long day and you're not feeling great, to rub this on your back, your legs, arms, whatever needs that coolness. Valor. I love that they put this back in the kit. It is one of my favorite oils. I actually put it on before I did this call. Valor, a lot of people do like it to help support sleep. It's also known to be a chiropractor in a bottle, so like rubbing it up and down your spine. But Valor is an emotional support oil. It just promotes feelings of confidence and of courage. If you get this kit, I also want you to know that there's more underneath. A lot of people don't know that. So there's a tab, lift it up, and they actually included, lift this too, there's 2 more oils in here, and I love these too, so I'm so glad we could talk about it. But they added peace and calming back in the kit. Y'all, this one's amazing. I know for me with kids, I love using it at nap time, but really it does exactly what it says, peace and calm. So if you're just needing a calm environment, put this in the diffuser or rub it on your hands and breathe it. The other one is Stress Away. Y'all, this is so many people's like gateway oil. And it was one of my husband's first favorite oils. Also the same thing. This is one great to diffuse. Sometimes I just do exactly what I did. Breathe it, rub it on, and help me with stress. And I do want to take a moment to say that a lot of times people really diminish the power of reducing stress. Stress wreaks havoc on our body. Stress hinders our body from functioning the way it was intended to do, meaning that's usually when our immune system is lower and we do get sick. So if people can use an oil and it allows you to relax and calm down, and then your body can function as it was intended, that is medicinal. That is important. And so this, and side note, because you can't smell through the camera, it just smells like a vacation because it's got lime and vanilla in there. So, so good. Also, they send in the kit a couple tops. These are like the little roller balls. And what's great is your favorite oils in here, you can just pop it right on and make it a roll on. Some of the ones that I recommend doing that too would be Stress Away, Valor, but I also think frankincense because you could rub it on your face. Young Living's also awesome because they give you samples of some of our favorite things. Thieves Cleaner Concentrate, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. The Thieves Hand Purifier, throw in your bag, and Mink Red, which I'll also mention here in a little bit. When you get started with this starter kit, not only do you get these oils and a diffuser, it is your wholesale membership, meaning you now have access to ordering things at retail price. But the beautiful thing is who you enroll with matters. And when you get started with us, it means you have access to our Facebook groups and our leaders and just the community for support. I know I would not be where I was today if I was doing this alone. So that's the kit. That's the basic oils. Again, over in the chat section, you can go watch the YouTube video about the oils basics class. If you're watching this recorded, you can go to the Oily Nest YouTube, and there is a class called the Basics of Essential Oils, and it's a Zoom webinar. Okay, that's the longest I'm going to take on one of these sections, but wanted to give a little more info on that because a lot of people really do want to get started with the essential oils kit. Okay, Young Living also has an at-home line, and it's an entire line of cleaning products, and it all contains the powerful Thieves Essential Oil Blend, which comes in the kit. When you heard me share about Thieves, I said it was like the immune support oil. So what a beautiful thing to put in all the cleaning things. It's extremely effective, but because it's plant-based, it is safe. And that's important for everyone, but I know definitely with children, I love knowing that what I use on their toys and on the floor is stuff that I'm not concerned if they put something in their mouth. So I'm going to take a little more time than normal in this area because today, and it ends today, Young Living is doing a really, really cool deal. That if you get started with the premium starter kit today, y'all, I've never seen them do this. They are actually including the entire bottle of the Thieves Cleaner Concentrate plus a spray bottle. The reason this is amazing is not only, of course, is it all natural, but y'all, it's extremely economical, because what you do, and I love that they're giving you the bottle too, is you take 1 or 2 capfuls of this, pour it into the bottle, fill the rest with water. So you're gonna get, I mean, it ends up coming out to like $1 maybe per spray bottle. And you can't even get that at the store for something that's even claiming to be natural. So that's amazing. So it's so good for you. It's effective. It's economical. But what I also love, y'all, is that it cleans everything. You can clean the toys with it, the floor, the toilet, the kitchen, the mirrors, all the things. So it's a one solution for everything. Something I personally like to do is I like to add like 20 drops of lemon oil also in the spray bottle, because there are benefits to cleaning with that, and it also smells really, really good. So that's one of the things that comes in their at-home line, but also with Thieves comes in dish soap, foaming hand soap, hand purifier, laundry soap, and a little travel spray. So there is one area that can be really easy to switch out your cleaning supplies. Another area that Young Living has is our kids and baby products. Obviously we know, and if you're a parent, you know, we cannot control everything that happens in our kids' lives. That would be foolish if we thought that was true. But something that we can control are the products that we expose them to. And again, as I mentioned, this is why I got started with Young Living, is I wanted to have different products on their bodies. And so Young Living came out in the past 2 years, the Seedlings line, which is their babies line, which is safe the moment they come home from birthing center or hospital. And it smells so good. It is an exclusive blend for that line. And there's baby oil, lotion, wipes, diaper rash cream, shampoo, and a linen spray. There's also a KidSense line, and what's great about that is, again, bath gel, shampoo, lotion, toothpaste with no fluoride. But they also have supplements for kids, which my kids love, Mighty Zymes, Mighty Vites, which is the multivitamin, and a pre and probiotic. And they love that. They ask for it every day. Young Living also has a KidSense oils line, which is just already a pre-diluted line, so you don't even have to worry about the dilution ratio for your kids. And it makes me feel comfortable having my kids just go ahead and put it on themselves. And they have Sleepy Eyes, Tummy Jies, Sniffle Ease, Bite Buster, Genius. It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. Okay, so there's that. Another thing is they have nutritional supplements. So if there's a nutritional supplement that you are thinking of, Young Living probably has it. And again, we can talk about that their supplements are top notch. So, you know, that they are plant-based. There's no fillers, preservatives, nothing, no unnecessary ingredients. And what I love about it is a lot of their supplements include essential oils in them, and they use these essential oils that are beneficial for that need. Some of their popular supplements include, and the one I want to highlight is Ningxia Red, which you do get samples of in the starter kit. Ningxia Red is amazing. It is a liquid supplement. It is just high antioxidants. It uses the whole fruit, so you get the fiber. It has protein in it. It really supports blood sugar levels, helps with energy. It really is an incredible immune support. We use it every single day. I encourage everyone to give it a try for 30 days. And usually by the end of 30 days, they're either sold because they love it and they see how different they feel, or they get off of it and realize actually how different they felt using it. I am such a believer in Ningxia Red. But they also have multivitamins. We've got, fish oil, age-based nutrition. There's also probiotics. They also have Amino Wise, which is great for recovery after working out, all the things. So the variety and selection seems almost endless, but yet that also is another way to see how that makes it really easy to switch from what you're using to Young Living. Another area is we have all the personal hygiene products, and we just talked about at the beginning why that's important. We have everything from toothpaste to bars of soap, lotion. We've got all the guy stuff, beard oil, men's body wash, shampoos, bath bombs now. I mean, it's just so fun, all the stuff we have. And now we also have skincare and makeup, and I love the skincare, and I'm not just saying it. One, I know it's so good for my skin. We know skin's our largest organ, but I told my husband, I feel like I'm pampering myself every single day, because not only is it good for my skin, but everything smells so good. And so there's cleansers and toners and moisturizers and body butter, and we now also have insect repellent and sunscreen. But also we have makeup. And like we mentioned, that's where most people are putting hundreds of chemicals on their body, but this one is free of bismuth and talc and mineral oils and lead and parabens and phthalates. So it's not clogging pores. It's not causing irritation. And just me personally, I was so excited when they came out with this, because I'm someone who had minor allergic reactions and one pretty serious allergic reaction to regular, over-the-counter beauty products, and even one that claimed to be okay. And so to now be able to use Young Living, I have not had a single reaction. So what they claim is true, and it's just beautiful. And now they have a lot of fun stuff too, like their lipsticks and lip gloss, all the things. Okay. So here we are. By the end of this, people tend to land in two different camps. There's first the group of people that hear it and they're like, okay, yes, I am so ready. Just tell me how to get started. Let's do this. Then, yes, let's talk about it. But then there's people who can just feel, again, overwhelmed. I did just share a lot of information and also shared a lot of products. And that's just another moment I want to reiterate, one, that it's steps, it's baby steps. We can talk more about just looking at the rhythms of your life and the things how you can just slowly switch things over. But the other thing is community. Community is huge. I mean, I just personally believe that we were not intended to do life alone, just life in general. That when we're alone, we can it's just not healthy. It's just not good. So I just believe that in your health journey, it should be the same thing, that no one should do it alone. So if you get started, as I mentioned, that you are not connected to me, or if someone invited you to watch this video, you're connected to them. And we've got a whole group of people to help you answer questions and grow with you, because we're all on this journey, maybe at different places, but all walking too. So just real quickly, I want to walk through the practical of how to get started if you're watching this. So I'm actually going to, again, in the chat portion of this, going to create a link for how you can get started. And then you just click that, and it's pretty self-explanatory about how you sign up. Just if you want Young Living special deal today with the Thieves Cleaner and the bottle, just make sure you pick the premium starter kit. If you want the one that I talked about, you can pick that with any of the diffusers of your choice. If you have questions, if you're watching this recorded, you of course can write on there, but most of you know me on Facebook. On Instagram, I'm Mrs. Mama Brown. You can write me there. And of course I can give you my phone number and we can talk, and I can help you with all the things. So, and the other thing is Young Living makes it really, really easy to get on Essential Rewards now. Now when you sign up, you can make your premium starter kit your very first Essential Rewards order. And then what it will do when you click, yes, I want to do that, it will then pop up for you to pick what will be in your box for the following month. So if you have questions about that, let me know. But this class hopefully gives you a lot of ideas of what you could put in there. So just to reiterate, you get your premium starter kit. That is your wholesale membership. You can order things whenever you want at 24% off. It's the kit, it's the diffuser, it's a resource book from me. You will receive a package in the mail if you're not local to me, or I can come deliver it to you. You get connected to all of our community resources and just our friendship and all of that. But I'm doing, and then Young Living today, if you're watching this on May 31st, if you're watching it another time, that part's gone, but Young Living's offering the Thieves Cleaner and Spray. But with me personally, if you get started and make your premium starter kit your first essential rewards order and get started with that, I'm also going to give you a $15 credit, which means I will put that on your account so that you can use that to then get all the things that you need to get started making that ditch and switch in your home. So that's it. I will stay on for about a minute or two more if I see any questions. And if not, I'm going to close this out. Thank y'all so much for listening today. I appreciate that.